How to choose a dissertation topic. 8 steps to follow. What is a dissertation? A dissertation refers to an original and extensive research project that involves the collection and analysis of either new or existing data. Depending on the approach taken, there are two primary ways to present your findings in a dissertation. 1. Empirical new dissertations. 2. Non-empirical existing dissertations. Empirical new dissertations. It involves the gathering of fresh data which can be accomplished using various methods. For example, students pursuing programs in natural and life sciences often conduct observations of participants or subjects, whether human or animal, within a laboratory or other controlled environment. 2. Non-empirical existing dissertations do not necessitate the collection of new data. Instead, they rely on existing data and arguments to form a new perspective or defend an existing argument. As a student working on a non-empirical research project, you will compile information, facts, and research from sources like surveys and books, while applying critical thinking to provide an original analysis of the subject. This process does not require you to be confined to a library. Instead, it encourages insightful examination and interpretation of existing materials. How to select a dissertation topic. 8 steps to follow. Step 1. Check the requirements. The very first step is to check your program's requirements. This determines the scope of what it is possible for you to research, like, is there a minimum and maximum word count? When is the deadline? Should the research have an academic or a professional orientation? Are there any methodological conditions? Do you have to conduct field work or use specific types of resources? Step 2. Choose a broad field of research. Start by thinking about your areas of interest within the subject you are studying. Examples of broad ideas include 20th century literature, economic history, health policy. Step 3. Look for books and articles. To get a more specific sense of the current state of research on your potential topic, skim through a few recent issues of the top journals in your field. Be sure to check out their most cited articles. For inspiration, you can also search Google Scholar, subject-specific databases, and your university's library's resources. As you read, note down any specific ideas that interest you and make a short list of possible topics. Step 4. Find a niche. After doing some initial reading, it's time to start narrowing down options for your potential topic. This can be a gradual process and should get more and more specific as you go. For example, you might narrow down ideas like this: economic history, then European economic history, then German labor union history, health policy, then reproductive health policy, then reproductive rights in South America. Step 5. Consider the type of research. There are many different types of research, so at this stage, it's a good idea to start thinking about what kind of approach you will take to your topic. Will you mainly focus on collecting original data, for example, experimental or field research, analyzing existing data, for example, national statistics, public records, or archives, interpreting cultural objects, for example, novels, films, or paintings, comparing scholarly approaches, for example, theories, methods, or interpretations. Step 6. Determine the relevance. It's important that your topic is interesting to you, but you will also have to make sure it's academically, socially, or practically relevant to your field. Academic relevance means that the research can fill a gap in knowledge or contribute to a scholarly debate in your field. Social relevance means that the research can advance our understanding of society and inform social change. Practical relevance means that the research can be applied to solve concrete problems or improve real-life processes. Step 7. Make sure it's plausible. Before you make a final decision on your topic, consider again the length of your dissertation, the time frame in which you have to complete it, and the practicalities of conducting the research. Like, will you have enough time to read all the most important academic literature on this topic? If there is too much information to tackle, consider narrowing your focus even more. Will you be able to find enough sources or gather enough data to fulfill the requirements of the dissertation? If you think you might struggle to find information, consider broadening or shifting your focus. Do you have to go to a specific location to gather data on the topic? Make sure that you have enough funding and practical access. Last but not least, will the topic hold your interest for the length of the research process? Step 8. Get your topic approved. Most programs will require you to submit a brief description of your topic called a research prospectus or proposal. Remember, if you discover that your topic is not as strong as you thought it was, it's usually acceptable to change your mind and switch focus early in the dissertation process. Just make sure you have enough time to start a new topic and always check with your supervisor or department. How long is a dissertation? How well a dissertation answers a research question determines how long it should be. It is challenging to determine the precise length until the research, literature review, data collection, and analysis are complete. Only then will the findings and conclusions help determine the appropriate length of the dissertation. What chapters are included in a dissertation? 1. Introduction. 2. Literature review. 3. Methodology. 4. Results. 5. Discussion. 6. Conclusion. What skills are necessary to write a dissertation? Writing a dissertation requires various skills that are often developed during graduate programs. Some important skills include critical thinking, time management, project management, organization, research, public speaking, networking, proficient writing abilities. Thank you for watching this video.